Have you ever wondered why the ground beneath us shakes during an earthquake? Well, to grasp this, we must first understand what an earthquake is. It's not just a terrifying event that occurs out of the blue. Rather, it's a part of Earth's dynamic system, a natural phenomenon that has shaped our world for billions of years. Imagine the Earth's crust as a giant jigsaw puzzle. These pieces, or tectonic plates, are continuously moving, albeit at a pace slower than a snail's race. However, sometimes these plates get stuck, and when they finally break free, they release a tremendous amount of energy. This energy then travels in the form of seismic waves, causing the ground to shake. And voila, we experience an earthquake. This sudden release of energy, this shaking of the ground, is a stark reminder of the immense power that constantly operates beneath our feet. Earthquakes are a powerful demonstration of the energy constantly at work beneath our feet. So, what exactly causes this sudden release of energy leading to an earthquake? Well, it all starts deep beneath our feet, in the Earth's lithosphere. This layer of our planet is not one unbroken shell but rather a jigsaw puzzle of giant pieces known as tectonic plates. These plates are constantly in motion, albeit at a pace slower than a snail's crawl, but it's enough to create some serious geological drama. These tectonic plates don't move freely. They are subject to a considerable amount of friction as they interact with each other. When they slide past, collide, or pull apart from each other, they don't do so smoothly. Instead, they get stuck at their edges due to friction, while the rest of the plate continues to move, causing stress to build up. Now imagine bending a stick. It resists at first, but as you continue to apply force, there's a point where it can't hold any more tension, and it snaps. The same thing happens to the Earth's crust. When the stress becomes too much for the rocks to bear, they break or shift, releasing the accumulated energy in the form of seismic waves. And voila, an earthquake occurs, shaking the ground above. But why does the Earth's crust have to undergo this stress in the first place? The answer lies in the Earth's core, which is hotter than the surface of the sun. This heat generates convection currents in the semi-fluid layer of the mantle beneath the tectonic plates. These currents push and pull the plates, causing them to move and create the stress that eventually leads to earthquakes. This entire process is actually the Earth's natural way of dissipating heat from its interior to the cooler exterior. It's like how a pot of boiling water releases bubbles when it gets too hot. Earth too has its own way of cooling down, and that's through earthquakes. In essence, earthquakes are the Earth's way of letting off steam. They're a testament to the incredible, invisible forces at work beneath our feet, shaping our planet's landscape over millions of years, and reminding us of the dynamic world we live in. While tectonic activity is the most common cause, it isn't the only trigger for an earthquake. In fact, several other factors can instigate the trembling of our solid ground beneath us. Volcanic eruptions, for instance, can induce earthquakes. When magma forces its way to the surface, it displaces and fractures the surrounding rocks, causing a series of mini-quakes and occasionally a major one. Then there are landslides, which with their sheer force and mass can trigger seismic activities, particularly in hilly or mountainous regions. But it's not just natural phenomena. Human activities too can stir the sleeping giant. Activities like mining can cause what's known as induced earthquakes. The removal of vast amounts of minerals and resources can destabilize the ground, leading to tremors. Another human-induced trigger is reservoir-induced seismicity. This occurs when a large amount of water is stored behind a dam, increasing the pressure on the underlying earth, sometimes causing it to shake. While these triggers are less common, they serve as a reminder of the complex ways in which our actions can impact the earth. Knowing what an earthquake is and what causes it is half the battle. But how do you protect yourself when one strikes? In the face of such powerful natural forces, it might feel like there's little you can do. But the truth is, your actions can significantly improve your chances of survival during an earthquake. It all starts with having a plan. Before an earthquake ever happens, sit down with your family or housemates and discuss what you'll do. Identify safe spots in your home, places away from windows, heavy furniture, and other objects that could fall and cause injury. Make sure everyone knows where these safe spots are. Just as important as having a plan is practicing it. Run earthquake drills where you all go to your safe spots. This can help ensure that when an earthquake happens, you'll instinctively know what to do. Remember, during an earthquake you should drop, cover, and hold on. Drop to your hands and knees, cover your head and neck with your arms, and if possible take cover under a sturdy piece of furniture. Hold on until the shaking stops. In addition to having a plan, it's crucial to have an emergency kit ready. This kit should include basics like food and water for at least 3 days, a first aid kit, medications, a flashlight, batteries, and a radio. You might also want to include important documents, cash, and a change of clothes. Keep this kit in a place that's easy to access in case of an earthquake. Lastly, after an earthquake, be cautious. Aftershocks can follow the main quake and can cause further damage. Check for hazards such as gas leaks or electrical damage before moving around your home. Remember, preparation is key. Your actions can make all the difference during an earthquake. It's not just about surviving the quake itself, but also ensuring that you and your loved ones can safely navigate the aftermath. So, equip yourself with knowledge, prepare for the worst, and always keep the lines of communication open. Because in the face of nature's fury, the art of survival is all about being prepared, staying calm, and sticking together. Remember, preparation is key. Your actions can make all the difference during an earthquake. So, to recap our journey through the world of earthquakes, we've unearthed the mysterious phenomenon of the shaking ground, a testament to our planet's dynamic and ever-changing nature. We've delved into the invisible forces at work, the tectonic plates beneath our feet, shifting and grinding, building up stress until it's released in a seismic shake. We've also explored the triggers, from natural processes like volcanic activity and landslides, to human-induced factors such as mining and reservoir-induced seismicity. These triggers, though invisible to our eyes, have tangible impacts on our world, proving that no action is without consequence. We've talked about the art of survival, the importance of being prepared. Knowing what to do when the ground beneath us trembles can be the difference between life and death. Earthquakes may be daunting, but knowledge is our greatest ally. Earthquakes may be a part of our world's natural processes, but understanding them can help us navigate their challenges with greater confidence and safety.